Hello, and welcome again to another video. So basically, our goal and aim for today is to, show some methods of obtaining coins, rather quickly, if you know what I mean. Now, to put it quite plainly, we'll just be doing this mainly through auction and bazaar flipping. So, let's just begin without further ado. So, for the first strategy, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at shadows. So shadow right in the search, and then we're gonna go look at shadow goggles, I guess. So as we can see, we found one for 500k, so I'm just gonna buy that, and then we can resell it for like 650k. As the highest one right here is 700k, so that's about 150k profit, and that's pretty nice. This is a pretty good place to look, as the price of these items are pretty sparse. There's just massive misunderstandings of I'll explain later on. Now, ignoring that and moving on, we are going to a much more early game strategy. This one basically, involves crafting red claw artifacts, or, talismans as we call it. Basically, the reason we're doing this is because it's about 6 to 7 times the price to sell compared to the price to craft. So it costs 3k to craft, so even if I insta-bought the material, it wouldn't really matter, honestly. So, this is pretty nice overall, given that it's like that much. You will need Wolf Slayer 1 to craft it, but there should be no other issues other than that. Now, anyway, moving on, we're gonna need some blaze powder. At least that's what we're gonna get right here at the bazaar. Now, this is because we're gonna introduce some bazaar flipping strategies, and I'll explain why later. This is a high margin, okay? Anyway, moving on, we're gonna give ourselves another strategy. Since I didn't give myself enough time to explain, this one's gonna be frozen blaze armor and frozen sykes. These are pretty good, they got a pretty nice margin, though they're only occasional flips of mine, as typically you can't expect a massively underpriced item all the time, so. Now, anyway, moving on to the rest of the vid, we're gonna continue with bazaar flipping. So, we're gonna go take a look at sand probably, and then we're gonna go, some sand, just a buy order. Because the buy order and sell offer prices are pretty distant. Anyway, in addition to this, your boxes are amazing too, because, look at those profit, 20% profit, they fill quickly, and they sell quickly too. There's very little risk unless you buy when the prices are above 100k, because they usually don't fall. In addition, now hot potato books are pretty profitable too, especially these fuming ones. You get a 10% return or 100k, and there's very little things you can do something as fast as that with. It takes about like 2 minutes for it to fill and then sell together. Speaking of which, our blaze powder finally filled, so just look at that, 400k profit for practically doing nothing. So that's like 50% profit margin, really high too. So now anyway, one of our FPBs sold, I guess, so that's a nice easy 120k. Now hopefully you guys understand the basic concept of what I'm saying. The sand I bought would grant me about 20% profit, so that was another 100k right there. It's pretty easy to bazaar flip. If you'd like me to go into detail, please tell me below. And that's gonna be it, so bye.